Welcome to DIY Hair School, and today I'm going to teach you how to tease your hair properly. Teasing is something that you want to be careful with if you have fine hair because it creates tangles, which can create breakage and damage. So you want to tease your hair in the most gentle way possible. I do advise not adding product to it if you tease, because that's what's going to make it really hard to get all that teasing out. If you do add product because you want your teasing to really last for hours and hours and hours, you've got an event or something, and you add hairspray or something to make the teasing really last, I suggest not brushing that teasing out, but hopping in the shower, shampooing all that product out, conditioning the crap out of that teasy section, and brushing it with conditioner in it in the shower. And that's really going to help you avoid any breakage from brushing out that teasing. But if you just do the gentle teasing that I show you today, just for sort of some everyday volume, if you really don't like to put volumizing products in your hair, that teasing is pretty gentle, and I will show you how to brush it out with minimal to no breakage to your hair. So what most people do when they go to tease their hair is they just take big chunks, they take their hairbrush and they do this, and they create these awful tangles, and then when they brush their hair out, it doesn't even end up holding much for the most part, because you haven't really created the right kind of fullness, and that vigorous teasing and not creating is really what's going to cause some breakage. What you want to try to do is kind of impact the hair on itself, but not create too much tangles, which I know sounds like it's not possible, but there is a big difference between a tangle and kind of just creating some packed in hair that the softer hair on top can sit on top of. So I suggest using a comb, a relatively fine tooth comb, not too wide of a tooth comb, and definitely a comb over a brush for this form of teasing. So you're gonna start with small sections pretty close to your part, unless you want the top of your head to still be flat. But if you want to get some lift out of the hair, then you definitely want to start close to the roots. So you're going to take your first section, and the key here is to hold this section lightly. You don't want to hold it with a lot of tension. You just want to hold it gently in your hand. Make sure it's brushed out, and then you're going to take your teasy brush, you're going to put it lightly into the hair and just gently bring it down towards the roots. And this is just going to push some of those hairs in towards your roots, but you're not creating a ton of tangles. You're just pushing the hair in. You don't need to do more than that, just an inch or two of width. And we're going to do another thin section, just slowly impacting that hair towards the roots. So then you're going to be left with something like that, which I know looks terrible and terrifying, but you're just going to take a gentle brush and you're just going to skim over the top of all your teasing, and then come underneath and make sure that around your face and below also doesn't have any visible teasing, but you're going to be left with that really nice full side of your hair, lots of root lift, lots of side lift, instead of this, which is just flat and boring. If you ask me, this looks really great. And obviously if you want like crazy big hair, you would just create deeper sections of teasing. Instead of just an inch or two, you would tease more of your hair, but I don't want my hair to, look wild. I just want it to look a little more full and still like my hair, but with that same fullness that I can get out of products, but from the teasing. So now, getting the teasing out. So I'm going to take sections of my hair, and I'm just going to use the same brush, starting from the bottom and just working up. And most of that teasing is going to come out pretty easily. I love this teasing because it actually stays in really, really well, as long as you're not picking through your hair with your fingers or anything throughout the day. Even if you don't put product in, this teasing stays super, super well. but it also comes out super, super easily because you really haven't created tangles. You've just pushed some of those hairs, mostly baby hairs, up into the rest of the hair. And you can see it's super gentle brushing it out. You just take it section by section, sort of the sections that you teased. You really don't want to start at the top and just rip through all of your hair. You will kind of create tangles when you do that, and it will cause breakage for sure if you're ripping through tangles. This is also a wet brush, which is really gentle on getting out tangles, so that helps. Any sort of detangling brush is definitely advisable, I think, all the time for fine hair, but especially when you're doing something like this. And there we go, all brushed out, no muss, no fuss. Really not any more tangly than just brushing my hair from sleeping on it in the morning. So I hope that helps. I hope that if you really hate hair products, this is a great alternative for getting some volume in your hair, especially for special occasions. I definitely don't suggest teasing your hair on a daily basis. Repetitive teasing like that, even in the most gentle way, can definitely cause damage, but once in a while, not so bad. And remember, if you add product to make your teasing last ultra long, I do recommend washing it out before you try to brush it. Thanks for watching today, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss any of my videos. I do post 3 times a week, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And follow me on Instagram and TikTok for daily content, DIY Hair School. Bye, guys.